Update. Update. I'm gonna do a review on the movie Blood and Wine starring Jack Nicholson, Judy Davis, Stephen Dorff, um, Michael Caine, Jennifer Lopez is in it. It's a really good movie. I can't say any more of her actors because some of them are unknown to me, but Michael Caine I know. He's a good actor. He's been in many movies. He's very good and very talented. And so is Jack Nicholson. He probably deserves a reward for that movie. So did Davis do really well in that movie. She's a good actor. I like Judy Davis. Um, she was in the movie uh, Me and My Shadow about the actor of Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz, about her life. And she was in the movie uh, Cooler Climate, starring Sally Field and Judy Davis. Really good movie. She's also in the movie Blood and Wine, which I like. And the characters play so well. So I'm going to give you a heads up in conspiracy theories what I think Blood and Wine really is. A. You have Alex Gates. He's married. He has a stepson. His stepson is named Jason. He and his stepson have a kind of off relationship. They don't really relate. It's a typical scenario. I don't know why. And his wife, Judy Davis, who plays as Suzanne, is not around, is around, but seems to be fell down the stairs, and he thinks she was drunk and fell on her golf ball and slipped. I don't know. There's so many theories of it. My theory to that is that I think Alex Gate was easy to be manipulated by people. He kind of let people walk all over him, which you shouldn't really do because then people take advantage. And sometimes he may have been a bit too nice, so when you're too naive and too nice, people see that as weakness in a human, and that could be the reason he was a target for people to walk all over him. I don't know why. I kind of like the theory of it, so it's just a theory, folks. Another theory is that the guy Michael Caine, his name is Victor, seemed to be a con artist who sent, and this guy Alex tends to go along with Michael Caine in it, but he really was a kind person but got involved with these people who weren't very kind or had issues of a nature. And then there was a pretty looking woman, Gabriella, who sort of had an affair with Jack Nicholson in it, who plays Alex Gate. And Alex Gate is married, which is another theory of mine would be infidelity was somehow played a part. You know, the lovely lady and the married man gets involved somehow. I'm not trying to say anything about other married men. I don't know much. And there was a lot of hints in the movie, like how Alex got involved somehow with the Gabriella, and Then there was Victor. He got involved with Victor somehow about a jewel thief, and he seemed to went along with it. So he kind of was the person that would be easy to manipulate because he went along with people and let people walk all over him. So let's go on that theory. Some people are very easy to be targets to bullying and other things and let people walk all over them. So it could also be that he was an easy target. So we got that theory down pat. Another theory I had is the theory that Jason in the movie was his stepson and that his relationship was strained. And they didn't mention much about his real dad, which you're not supposed to know that in the movie because that's not what it's about. So they don't bond very well. I mean, Jason in the movie works with Jack Nicholson, who's a wine dealer, and also that, trying to figure, also that Jack Nicholson played a good role in it. And he sort of let people walk all over him. So, in a way, he was too nice. And that can mean that you could be taken advantage of if you're too nice. Don't let people walk all over you, folks. Stand up for yourself. Speak up. Don't let yourself be shunned. Another thing, he allowed people to talk all over him, which also could be a red flag. That too, it's called shunning. So he was sort of shunned a bit when Alex met Victor because Victor did most of the talking. And when he did try to talk, people sort of in the background manipulated him and he allowed it. So, in a way, he's allowing himself and giving himself away by allowing people to do that, which he should have spoke up. So, he didn't. Another red flag, sometimes people who let people manipulate them, that's not good. You should speak up. Another thing is his wife, Suzanne, was sleeping on a couch. And in a marriage, if a woman's doing that, there's something going on in the marriage that you don't see, that probably they don't want you to see. So you're getting the hint that she fell down the stairs and broke her leg, which Alex knew about her. She drank and got drunk and fell down the stairs. And then she said she fell on a golf ball. People don't just fall like that. She was obviously drunk. So I don't know if that's true. So we are supposed to believe the woman fell down the stairs because she drank or something, or was drinking, or I don't know. You have to be careful when you have a lot to drink in your body and going down the stairs. Okay. Another theory is why Alex got involved with Gabriella. My theory would be infidelity, which is a common thing in marriage because if you're unhappy, what do you expect? And she was a pretty woman, she was there at the time, and he seemed to fall for her. So there was a bit of flirting going around in the movie. Infidelity, you call that. Gabriella's character, kind of like a woman who was drawn to men, and it seemed like she allowed married men to be around her, which she knew it was wrong because he was a married man, but somehow she got involved. So she was too interested in Alex. And Alex was married, and it seemed Alex didn't seem to mind her interest in him. I don't know why. But he found out in the end about how crooked these people were, so I'm not gonna give away the movie. That's it today. My theory of Blood and Wine starring Jack Nicholson. Watch the movie, rent it. If you don't know, it's on the YouTube to rent.